Thank you for logging on to this Norwell High School sports broadcast brought to you by WellsCountyVoice.com, a division of the Voice Enterprises. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors you hear throughout the game. So be sure to visit their businesses and use their services as often as possible, and tell them thanks for their support. We encourage you to go to the games and support your local team, but when you just can't make it, we're here for you. Now it's time for the pregame show on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Norwell Lady Night Basketball on WellsCountyVoice.com. This is Greg Van Meter bringing the action tonight, and it's only Greg Van Meter bringing the action tonight as we do not have a camera person. My partner in crime, Derek Decker, is in Washington, D.C. They traveled out there late Tuesday evening to be witness to the inauguration of the 45th President of the United States. And, of course, that happened earlier today. They're going to spend some more time out there and be back, I believe, Tuesday morning from Washington, D.C. In the meantime, you've got me. We will be a little limited on camera mobility tonight. And since we're playing at the Castle and it's Norwell's home game, we will keep it on the Norwell end of the floor in both halves. So for anybody from New Haven that happens to be watching, I apologize for that. If there was something I could do about it, I certainly would. Tonight, the New Haven Lady Bulldogs come into this ball game with a record of 4-16, 0-5 in the NE8. Norwell 11-8 in overall and 4-1 in the NE8. Currently in a three-way tie for the top of the league. Norwell tied with Belmont and Huntington North at 4-1. Belmont is actually at Huntington North this evening. This, of course, is the second to last game in the conference this year. And that's a big game at Huntington North tonight. If Belmont could knock off Huntington North, and then if Leo could knock off Belmont next Friday night, that would give, if Norwell's able to win tonight and against East Noble next Friday night, that would give the Knights the sole possession of the NE8 championship for the second year in a row. However, it could very easily end up in a three-way tie, or excuse me, at least a two-way tie from here on out. Belmont being at Huntington North tonight, that'll give one of those two teams two losses, thus the importance of that game in Huntington this evening. But we've got the action here at the Castle this evening. The Knights coming into this game after a road loss at Jay County on Tuesday evening. They did not look very good in that game at all. They just did not play with a whole lot of energy and were defeated by a decent Jay County team 47-33. Turnovers plagued the Knights again at Jay County on Tuesday as they committed 21 turnovers in that basketball game. They also did not shoot it particularly well, just over 33% from the field, 4 of 17, under 25% from the arc and beyond. This evening they'll try to turn that around against a New Haven team that has just 4 wins on the season after a 6-17 campaign last year. The the Bulldogs coming off a win over Heritage on Tuesday evening, 51-39. That was a home win. In fact, this is the first road game for the Lady Bulldogs since January 6th. They played 3 consecutive games at home. The Knights are home tonight. They'll be home again next Tuesday evening as they take on the Bishop Lures squad here on Tuesday and then wrap up the regular season at East Noble and Kendallville. The Knights, of course, drew Mississinawa in the first round of the Norwell sectional. Always nice to play postseason games at home. That'll begin the following Tuesday, the first Tuesday in February for the Knights. as they're looking to make another run. But first they've got business to take care of here in the NE8. And tonight against New Haven, it's a big game. New Haven has struggled mightily for a number of years. The last time they had a team above 500 was almost 20 years ago, back in the 90s. New head coach this year in Andy Ross. Andy has a daughter on the team, Kelly. She does not start. She's a junior. And reading some preseason items about New Haven, Coach Ross expected to win and expected to do it with a change in attitude. Now he's trying to equal the 6-17 or better, the 6-17 season that the Lady Bulldogs had last year. They return a few players from last year's squad. Kamaya Finnan is a returner and a starter. Alexis Newson, also a returner. They're both seniors. Another senior is Annika Hoffer, as the Bulldogs have a total of 6 seniors on this squad, 3 juniors and a sophomore, although they're also dressing a couple more sophomores this evening on the varsity squad. So it'll be interesting to see how this team does against common foes. New Haven is 1-8. Norwell is 5-3. Obviously, several of those in the conference. Over the last 15 years, these two teams have played 15 times. Norwell's won 14 of those basketball games. And their last meeting was January 22nd of last year. Norwell won that one 65-28 at New Haven. Norwell plays a much tougher schedule than New Haven. New Haven is ranked 84th in 3A. Norwell 14th in 3A. Norwell certainly expecting to win. They're going to have to play hard, and they're going to have to come out with some energy after a couple of losses here in the last 2 weeks. The Knights, besides that loss to Jay County, also lost at Whitco on the 12th and lost at Carroll on the 12th. So they've been going back and forth between wins and losses inside and outside the conference, respectively. We're going to take one more quick break before we get to the balance of pre-game action. Hear from a couple sponsors, and we will be right back. Thanks for joining us on WellsCountyVoice.com.
We collect
and we analyze.
Laboratory services at Adams Memorial Hospital. Information to keep you healthy in every way. We image
and we discover.
Radiology services at Adams Memorial Hospital. Thorough so you're healthy in every way.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
Well, welcome back to the Castle. Since we do have the Norwell Pep Band in this evening, we'll let you enjoy the national anthem with us. We also have public address announcer Jamie Feldheiser back in the house tonight, and he will be bringing you the starting lineups for both squads after the national anthem. You can see the cheerleaders for the Knights lined up at half court, and the dance team from Norwell also lined up to them with them at a right angle. I believe the dance team will be performing at halftime tonight. We'll try to set it up so you can watch them perform while we do the halftime show. And not a real big crowd here tonight from New Haven at all. Norwell with a decent crowd but New Haven has a few relatives in the seats this evening. It's now time for our national anthem. Excellent job, as always, by the Norwell Pep Band. This evening is Riley's Marathon Night, thus the red balloons, red and white ribbons, and a lot of red in the Norwell crowd this evening as well. Raising money for Riley's Hospital. Time now for the starting lineups. Once again, the starting lineup for the visitors on the scoreboard, the New Haven Lady Bulldogs. It's Kamaya Finnan, Sony Nard, Alexis Newson, Annika Hoffer, and Andrea Jordan for head coach Andy Ross, 4-16 in his first year at New Haven. For Norwell, it's Brielle Wilson, Aubrey Dunnick, Kaylee Roller, Courtney Beer, and Logan Rouse for head coach Eric Thornton. 303 wins versus 155 losses in his 20th year at Norwell. Dunnick is in the center circle for the night. She's got as good a hops as many around, and she'll control the tip. She was jumping there against Sony Nard as Kaylee Roller will get this thing started for the Knights. It appears as though New Haven is in a 2-3 zone to start this thing. Underneath to Dunnick on the short corners, loses the handle, and it's out of bounds. It'll be New Haven's basketball, and that will be the first turnover of the evening, the first on the Lady Knights. And a bit of an inauspicious beginning for the Knights as Finnan handles the basketball. She's number 3 across the timeline. 21 is Newson. A long pass back to Finnan as Norwell in a man-to-man defense to start, or excuse me, that's actually the 1-3-1 as Roller got a hand on it. It bounced directly to Sony Nard, though. She gets the basket to go, and she will get the opportunity for a three-point play. That'll be a foul called on Dunnick. Of course, her first, team's first, game's first, and Nard gives New Haven an early 3-point lead. Little extended pressure here by the New Haven defense, as that's Brielle Wilson from the left side. Long, but Rouse there for the rebound. She'll kick it back out to Roller. Inside again, there's that short corner pass. Knights doing a pretty good job of moving the basketball. Finnan inadvertently leapt into Brielle Wilson. That'll be her first foul, so each team now with one, and I was pronouncing her last name wrong. It's Finan. Apologize for that. Courtney Beer open for three, no good. Rebound controlled by Newsom, and the Bulldogs will head the other way. Courtney Beer in a shooting funk right now at Jay County the other night. Just one of a bunch, 11, I believe. It's out of bounds. That'll be New Haven's first turnover, and it'll be Norwell's basketball. 6:30 on the clock, 6:29 actually on the clock here in this first quarter. Wilson inbounding for the Lady Knights. Norwell 0 for 2 early on here, and that pass is stolen away. The layup the other way by Newsom. And that has been an issue for the Lady Knights. The passes just are not real crisp, as Roller launches a long three, no good. Rebound controlled by Hoffer. Lady Bulldogs with a 5-point early lead here. Finan will kick it to the left, and the three from Newsom, no good. However, the rebound by Sony Nard up and in, and it's 7-0 New Haven. Beer with another three, no good again. And Dunnick with great hustle. She saves it, but the wrong way. That's going to be a foul on Beer, and it'll put Newsom to the line. Beer, her first foul, team's second. Newsom will shoot a pair of free throws. Looked good on that one. I noticed when New Haven was warming up, they didn't miss a whole lot of shots, especially Finan and Newsom, the lady at the line right now. Her second, also up and in. And just like that, it's a 9-point New Haven lead. Norwell yet to score 2.5 minutes into this basketball game. 0 for 3 from the field. Wilson will swing it around. Thought about the shot. Instead, inside to Roller. Roller shot blocked and controlled by, Rouse with the shot. Rebound controlled by New Haven. Finan tries to get it inside and throws it out of bounds. That'll be the second turnover on the Bulldogs. Norwell also with 2 turnovers. Under 5 minutes left in this first stanza. Norwell yet to get on the board. There's the back door play to Wilson. Wilson with the basket. Roller with the assist. And the Knights finally get on the board. Finan playing catch with the official on the other end. She'll bring it across the line. The senior gets it to Jordan. Her first touch. She'll launch the long three. No good. And the rebound controlled by Dunnick. A little surprised to see Jordan launch that shot. Actually, there's Brielle Wilson for three. And it's good. Brielle Wilson feeling it. She didn't hesitate. And the Knights with 5 straight. Finan in the corner. That's Hoffer. Hoffer was trapped in this Norwell 1-3-1, able to get out of it. She'll launch the short jumper long. Rebound off by Nard, and a foul's going to be called. We'll see who that goes against. It'll go on Logan Rouse. That'll be her first, team's third. Sony Nard shooting a pair of free throws here. And that one wasn't particularly close. Sakura Stubbs, number 32, subbing in for Andrea Jordan. Nard. Long on that one, but the rebound to Hoffer. Hoffer misses, and Dunick comes out of there with it. Roller will head the other way. Brianne Barger to the scorer's bench to check in. Wilson gets the ball back from Beer. Looking in that short corner. Fortunate pass out to Roller for three. No good. And the rebound controlled by Rouse. She misses. And Nard comes out of there with it. Norwell, 2 of 11 so far. 2 of 9, excuse me. As Beer strips it away for the Knights and can't get the shot to go. Late foul called. It'll send Courtney to the line. Shoot a pair of free throws. As the foul is called on Alexis Newsom. That's her first, team's second. 3:10 left in this first quarter as Beer's free throw bangs off the rim. Barger will check in and replace Logan Rouse. Beer's second free throw also not good. Pulling down the rebound was Hoffer for the Bulldogs. Finan will head the other way. In the corner is Stubbs. She's a tall drink of water. Can't get that shot to go. And Brielle Wilson pulled down the rebound. Stubbs is listed. Well, there is no height listing. A foul is called on Kamaya Finan. That's her second. I don't think they can afford to have her out of the game, as Coach Ross talking to the official. Wilson in the corner to Beer. Oh, dangerous pass. Successful, though, out to Roller, and Barger loses the handle. It's stolen away by New Haven. The Bulldogs quickly the other way. Hoffer, good shot fake, and is going to draw a foul. I think that's going to be on Courtney Beer. If it is, it's her second. Yep. Team's fourth. And it'll send Hoffer to the line to shoot a pair. The Knights trailing by 4. Struggling offensively, struggling taking care of the ball so far in this one. As Hoffer gets Bulldogs to double figures. Logan Rouse checks back in, replacing Beer as she sets down with 2 fouls. Hoffer will try to stretch that New Haven lead back to 6. And she does. Couple of good-looking free throws there by Hoffer. New Haven appears to be, yeah, it's a 2-3. Brielle Wilson again for 3, no good. The rebound, there's going to be a foul on the rebound. It'll go on Aubrey Dunick. Her second. And Dunick will be replaced by Alexa Mallory. Alexa, the first time in the game this evening, the senior, listed at 5'11". Finan doing most of the ball handling. She's got a couple of fouls as that pass is intercepted inside by Rouse. The pass up ahead to Barger. Barger absorbs the contact, able to knock it down. Good body control there by Brianne Barger. She took a pretty good bump. Finan travels. That'll be the 5th turnover on New Haven. She just couldn't quite get rid of that basketball quickly enough. Roller. She's being picked up pretty early in the backcourt by Newsom, and Roller throws it away and fouls. I believe it's on Kaylee. Yep, that'll be her first, team's 6th. Wow. Fouls really piling up quickly here for the Knights. New Haven with just 3 team fouls, and Coach Andy Ross is going to take a timeout. We'll take it along with him and be right back.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H Park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Kerry Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Kerry Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Welcome back to the Castle. It'll be New Haven's basketball. It's an interesting timeout in that spot with New Haven up by 4. Norwell back in their trap. Brianne Barger on the top of it now. She is long, listed at 5'10", but I think she's more like 6 foot. Nice block there by Wilson as Nard couldn't get the shot up, and double dribble called on Roller. That'll be the Knights' 5th turnover. Coach Thornton saying, I think that ball was tipped. Nice student section here for the Knights this evening. Finan, the long pass into the corner. Hoffer launches the short jumper, no good, and Rouse heads the other way. She's got her headband on now. Roller thought about the 3. As she'll take this one from the left angle, no good. Rebound controlled by Hoffer, and New Haven heads the other way. Norwell now 3 of 12, I believe, from the field. Doing it all here this evening, folks, keeping score and running all the equipment. As Nard launches the long jumper, that will not touch anything, and the Knights will take it out of bounds on the end line. Roller doing the ball handling for the Knights as usual this evening. Barger with the touch. Barger 2 points so far off the bench. 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Wilson underneath Rouse, on the drive, no good. And New Haven will most likely get the last shot of this quarter with 16 seconds left. That's Finan. Hoffer probably traveled, no call. Her shot's off, rebounded by Rouse. Norwell has time to score here. 1 second, and Roller's going to be fouled and shoot 3 free throws. Boy, a really poor decision by Alexis Newsom there. She was doing a good job guarding her as Newsom picks up her second foul. Instead, Roller will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Norwell now 0 of 3 from the line on the evening. Very low scoring first quarter regardless of what happens here. It'll end up 11-8 as Roller misses 2 out of 3. We will take a break, hear from Bloomin' Boutique, and be back with second quarter action after these words from our sponsors.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money, you're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
Well, the Knights need to pick up their game. An extremely lethargic first quarter. They trail by 3 to a 4-16 team as Finan handles it for New Haven across the timeline. That's Hoffer on the give and go. Nard can't get it to go. That thing touched every piece of the rim. And New Haven outbattles the Knights for the rebound. Sony Nard gets to the hole, and it's back to a 5-point lead for New Haven. New Haven out hustling the Knights, out shooting the Knights. Beer wide open for a three, won't take it. She's 0 for 2. As Logan Rowell's able to knock down a shot for the Knights. Maybe that'll get them going. It cuts that New Haven lead to 3. Finan playing catch with Newson up top. And that ball's thrown into the backcourt. No Norwell player chasing down that basketball. It'll be a turnover on New Haven. Well, when that happens, as the defense, you know what the whistle's going to blow, but it's a live ball. You can certainly steal it. As Logan Rowell's with a good drive, she'll go to the line. The foul will be on Annika Hoffer. That's her first. Team's 5th. Norwell with 16 fouls. As Rowell's not able to connect. Norwell now 1 of 6 from the free throw line as Andrea Jordan checks back in for the Bulldogs. Rowell's second free throw finds the bottom of the net. And the Knights pull to within 2. Under 7 minutes left in this half. Underneath, wide open, Sony Nard. Assist, Andrea Jordan. And Nard now with 9 points of the New Haven 15. She's been very active. Rouse kicks out to Roller for 3. No good. Rebound controlled by Jordan. As Finan. That's Jordan underneath, and a foul's going to be called. No, they're going to say a kick on Brianne Barger. It'll remain New Haven's basketball under their basket. Sorry you can't see that into the floor, folks. Don't have any help tonight. Not able to move the camera. I apologize for that. Stubbs, who stayed in the game for New Haven, gets it away to Jordan. Jordan can't get it to go. 0 for 2 on the game, and Roller heads the other way. New Haven really almost daring the Knights to shoot from outside, as they're not putting any pressure on whatsoever. The Knights are going to have to hit a few shots to get New Haven out of that 2-3 zone, as Rowells with the short jumper. And Logan Rowells has woken up here in the second quarter. 5 points in the quarter and on the evening for Logan, as Hoffer struggling to handle that pass. Gets it back in the corner is Jordan. Jordan for a long 2, and a whistle as Logan Rowells lost her headband. The Knights trail by 4. That's the first relatively deep shot that the Bulldogs have hit this evening. Still inside the arc. Roller at the volleyball line looking for help. New Haven staying in that zone. Zone has been really effective against the Lady Knights all year as Rouse is stripped. And New Haven will head the other way, stripped to the ball, that is. In the lane, good active hands by New Haven. Finan on the drive. It's a good kick. New Haven will reset with 4:42 on the clock. Finan will launch a long three and hit it. Kamaya Finan takes her first shot and buries a three. New Haven's lead back up to 7. And Coach Thornton wants a timeout. The Knights trailing 20-13. We'll take a break as well and be right back.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is now open at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton, and it's bigger and better than ever. You can enjoy the same fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Reservations are recommended by calling 260-353-1360. Everyone is welcome at T.W. Fable. T.W. Fable is now taking reservations for holiday parties. Be sure to get your date locked in before they're all filled up. Call 353-1360.
Darrell Wilson inbounding to Roller. Pretty brief timeout there, just a 30-second timeout as Roller drives way too hard off the backboard, and New Haven pulls down the rebound and throws it out of bounds. I've got New Haven now with 7 turnovers, Norwell with 6. Ashley Vandenboom will check in and replace Roller. So Courtney Beer will handle the basketball for the Knights. Vandenboom gets it down low, tries to get it back, and Hoffer gets a foot on it. It'll remain Norwell's basketball. Not quite sure what that extra whistle was for. Probably an equipment issue. Norwell was 3 of 13 from the field in the first quarter. And 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. That pass forced underneath. Rouse did a good job of getting it outside as Vandenboom with the 3. Couldn't get it to go. That was Rouse with the 3. Barger with the rebound underneath. She'll go to the line as she was fouled on the rebound. Called on Sakura Stubbs. That'll be her first, team 6. So the next foul on either team will put the other team in the bonus as Barger can't get the free throw to go. The Knights 2 of a bunch from the free throw line as Barger does get that one down. Norwell trailing by 6. They're now 3 of 11 from the free throw line. They've missed 8 free throws already by my count. Hoffer has Finan looked to shoot that ball, and at the last second decided to dish it to Stubbs. Stubbs just couldn't get the ball down soon enough. Newsom will check back in for New Haven. Frankly, New Haven's offense looked a whole lot better with Alexis Newsom on the floor. Now, she does have 2 fouls. Certainly does not want to pick up her third here. Finan, though, also has 2 for New Haven. Dunnick and Beer have 2 apiece for the Knights. As Principal Mark Mish, I don't think is going to help me with the camera either as he walks by. Barger couldn't get either one of her 2 shots to go down, and New Haven pulls the rebound out of there. We'll see what the call is, as New Haven seems to have an injured player. Darrell Wilson picks up her first foul on the play. And Sakura Stubbs back in there for Jordan. Not sure what happened to Andrea Jordan. She walks off the court with her arms around the trainers, but doesn't seem to be hobbling at all. Well, Finan will go to the line to shoot at least 1 and able to knock it down. She'll try to make it an 8-point lead with this free throw. Vinan's only shot one time from the field. She's made all of her shots so far and has 5 points. 2:48 as Wilson loses the handle. That's another turnover on the Knights. Finan quickly the other way. In the corner, that's Stubbs. Stubbs, good, quick first step. Can't get the shot to go, and a foul's going to be called. Boy, that looked like a clean steal for the Knights. Instead, it's a foul on Wilson. That's her second. Sony Nard was actually the person fouled. Roller back in for Wilson. And Nard can't get either one to go down. That's going to be a foul on Sakura Stubbs. It'll be her second. And the Knights will go to the line again on the other end. I think Brianne Barger will shoot a 1 plus a bonus. Barger with 3 points so far this evening on a field goal and a free throw. And can't get the free throw to go. Logan Rouse, though, with the putback, misses and is fouled on the second shot. Logan Rouse, who was dominant for a stretch of about 2 weeks, has really struggled over the last few games. Can't get her shot to go. Gets this free throw to go, though. That pulls the Knights to within 7. And make it 6. Logan Rouse good on a pair of free throws. That's something that's been a bugaboo for the Knights tonight. At Whitco, the Knights did a really good job of hitting free throws. 15 of 20, I believe, in that game, if memory serves. Finan, jumper no good. That's the first shot she's missed. Beer throws it out of bounds, Roller throws it out of bounds. She's trying to get it up ahead to Rouse. By my count, that's the 4th turnover by Kaylee Roller this evening. The Knights with 8 altogether as a team. There's a turnover on the Bulldogs. Roller the other way, puts up the left-handed shot and gets fouled. I think that'll be on Newson, but we'll have to check. Yep. And that's her 3rd foul. That hurts the Bulldogs, as she'll have to take a seat. Roller will go to the line to shoot a pair. And can't get the free throw to go. Into the game for New Haven, Kelly Ross. That's the coach's daughter. She's a junior. Not a lot of size. Looks to be about 5'3", maybe. As Roller gets a free throw to go. She's 2 of 5 from the free throw line now. Ashley Vandenboom's going to play the top of that 1-3-1 trap. Hoffer is a very tall Sakura Stubbs. Stubbs looks to be probably close to 6 foot. There's another turnover. Rouse comes out of there with it. Little give and go with Vandenboom. And a nice fast break there for the Knights. Norwell on a little run. Last 4 points. As Hoffer gets open. She's not going to shoot it from there, though. Finan just playing catch over the top of Ashley Vandenboom, which is a tall order. Ashley is a tall girl. That's stolen away by Roller. Roller keeps it, and her shot is stuffed. Rouse is blocked. Rouse gets it back, though, and scores. So the Knights within 1 with 43 seconds left. They've done a good job of battling back here. And Sakura Stubbs is going to travel again. I've got New Haven now with 12 turnovers to Norwell's 8. New Haven 9 fouls to Norwell's 8 as well. Roller Finds Beer in the corner. That's Vandenboom. Ashley launched a three a little bit ago. Thought about launching another one. Instead, inside to Barger. Barger muscles it up, no good. Battling for the rebound. It's New Haven with the basketball. 11 seconds on the clock. Finan, not too much of a hurry. 6 seconds. Kind of backing herself into a corner three. Finan underneath. That's Nard, and Nard can't get it to go. That will end the first half. New Haven leading your Lady Knights at halftime 22-21. We'll take a significant break as I figure out the stats and be back after these words.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money. You're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
Are you looking for a new dental home, or maybe you've suffered a dental sports-related injury? Contact Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her caring staff. They can help you with your general and emergency dental needs. Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her staff provide a wide variety of services such as fillings, crowns, veneers, bridges, bleaching, dentures, athletic mouth guards, and much more. Dr. Kugelhahn's office is located at 1133 North Main Street in Bluffton. Call today at 824-31000 for an appointment with Dr. Laura Kugelhahn.
Dr. Laura Kugelhahn is a provider for Delta Dental and Aetna insurances. She is also accepting Care Credit. Dr. Kugelhahn and her staff will make you feel at home.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair, with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Welcome back to Norwell. Greg Van Meter bringing you the action this evening. Norwell trailing New Haven by 1. This would be a tremendous upset for the Lady Bulldogs, as the Knights were favored in this one, 65-28. Norwell not near on pace to get anywhere near that point total, and it's very easily explained. We'll get to the stats here for the Knights in just a second, but first the Bulldogs. New Haven 7-22 as a team from beyond the arc, from the field, from beyond the arc, just 1 of 3, and then from the free throw line, 7 of 11. So 32% shooting overall for the Lady Bulldogs, 33% for threes, and 64% from the free throw line. They also committed 12 turnovers as a team. From an individual scoring standpoint, Sony Nard leading the way with 9 points on 4 of 8 shooting from the field, and she was also 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Kamaya Finan, 1 of 2 from the field, one of those being their lone three-pointer, and 2 of 2 from the line for 5 points. Alexis Newsom with 4. She was 1 of 2 from the field and added 2 free throws. Annika Hoffer was 0 for 4 from the field but hit a couple of free throws, and Andrea Jordan was 1 of 3 from the field for 2 points as well, for a total of 22 for the Lady Bulldogs in the first half. Norwell, 7 of 27 from the field in the first half. That's 26% for those of you counting. From beyond the arc, the Knights just 1 of 10. I can even do that math. That's 10%. And from the free throw line, just 5 of 14. 9 missed free throws in the first half for your Lady Knights. In addition to that, they also committed 8 turnovers in the first half, as over their last 3 halves of play, the Knights have committed 29 turnovers between here and Jay County. Individually for the Knights, Brielle Wilson had 5 on 2 of 4 shooting. Let's see. Leading the way was Logan Rouse with 11. Logan was 4 of 9 from the field and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Missed her only 3 attempt. Chipping in then with 5 points, I mentioned Brielle Wilson. Brianne Barger had 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Kaylee Roller had 2 points. She was 0 for 6 from the field and 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Ashley Vandenboom got a shot up, didn't hit it. She was the only other person to take a shot in the first half for the Knights. Those are your stats. We're going to take another real quick break here and be back with the balance of your halftime show after these words.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Welcome back to the Castle. A couple minutes left here before we start this second half. Hopefully the Lady Knights can come out with some energy in the second half. We've got good news in the press area as Bo Morgan has volunteered to help me out with the camera. It's his first time he's ever done it, so we're just going to have him follow the action. Won't be able to zoom in on much. We're 22-21 New Haven lead here as we get set to start the second half. The Lady Knights struggling in all offensive categories here right now. as 26% from the field in that first half. They got plenty of looks, had 27 shots. Just couldn't get them to drop. They really cut down on their three-point shots in the second quarter. They were 1 of 7 in the first quarter, only took 3 in the second quarter, so a little bit of a change in focus, which is a good thing. New Haven staying in that 2-3 zone, though, has not allowed them to really knock down too many shots. Norwell has missed a few good looks inside, several to end that first half. New Haven's wins this year were against Woodland in overtime, Fort Wayne, South Bend Clay, which that's actually a pretty good win, and then Heritage on Tuesday. So they are really excited about trying to knock off the conference leading Norwell Knights, and the Knights will have the ball to start the third quarter, as Beer working against New Haven's 2-3 zone. Dunnick tries to drive. Nice find to Wilson underneath. She gets her shot to go. Assist Dunnick. And Brielle will have a chance for a three-point play. The Knights with their first lead of the night. They've trailed from the get-go. And good offensive rebound there by Rouse. Beer for 3, no good. New Haven pulls down the rebound. They'll head the other way. New Haven scored the first 7 points of this basketball game as Hoffer being guarded by Wilson, Norwell, and a man-to-man. Jordan, who limped off the floor in the second quarter, back in there to start the second half. And a foul's going to be called on Aubrey Dunnick. Alexis Newson, she's got 3 fouls, so she's got to be careful. But Dunnick now picks up her 3rd foul, and Newson will go to the line to try to convert the three-point play. And she does not. Beer with the rebound. She'll leave it for Roller. Roller, double dribbles again. That'll be the Knights' 9th turnover. As New Haven into the front court. That's fine, and she's done a good job handling the basketball tonight. Only a turnover from my recollection of the 12 they've had. I think she's only got 1 of them. Into the corner, that's Hoffer. As New Haven just playing catch over the top of Norwell's trap. Oh, that pass almost picked off. Back up top, Newson gets the Norwell defense out of shape. That's Hoffer from the corner. And Annika Hoffer scores her 4th point. New Haven back up by 3. Beer in the corner, gets it back. She'll swing it to the top of the elbow. Wilson drives, loses the ball. Rouse able to corral it. Roller will shoot the 3 and hits it. Kaylee Roller with her first field goal of the game ties it up, and Coach Thornton wants a timeout. We'll take it along with Coach and be right back.
Aussie and Do It Best Hardware is your one-stop shop for all your home repair needs, featuring Valspar paints. They have propane refill, screen repair, and a complete rental center, along with a large selection of home improvement items, from electrical and plumbing supplies down to the nuts and bolts you need. Summer has been beautiful this year, but it's time to start thinking about the fall projects that need done around the house. Visit Aussie and Do It Best on Hirely Drive, just off Highway 1 in Ossian.
Welcome back to Norwell. New Haven will have the basketball. Coach Thornton using his 2nd timeout. Starters staying in there for the Knights. Dunnick with 3 fouls. Norwell back in their 1-3-1 trap. In the corner, that's Hoffer. And Finan able to corral it. Newson Newson's done a good job as that's batted down by Rouse. Norwell heads the other way, the 2-on-2 break, and Wilson shot short, but she gets her own rebound and will get a chance to go to the line to shoot a pair. The foul called on Annika Hofer. That's her second, team's second. Will go to the line. Good hustle to get her own offensive rebound there. 5:48 left in this third quarter. The Knights continue to struggle from the line. Now 5 of 16 from the free throw line for the game. Wilson, 7 points on the evening so far, makes it 8. That gives the lead back to Norwell. Finan loops it over the top as Beer takes a tumble. Finan breaks free for the shot, no good, and Rouse pulls down the rebound. Up ahead to Wilson for 2. Brielle Wilson in double figures with 10. She joins Logan Rouse, who had 11 in the first half. There's another steal. Dunnick gives it up to Rouse. Nice unselfish play there by Aubrey Dunnick. The Knights have a 5-point lead in a hurry. Coach Ross uses a timeout to slow the momentum. It is a full timeout. We'll take it along with Coach and be right back.
We collect
and we analyze.
Laboratory services at Adams Memorial Hospital. Information to keep you healthy in every way. We image
and we discover.
Radiology services at Adams Memorial Hospital. Thorough so you're healthy in every way.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Welcome back to the Castle. The Knights on a run. 5:15 left in this third quarter. They were down by as many as 9 in the first half. They now lead by 5, 31-26. New Haven with the basketball. Norwell's going to continue some pressure here with Brielle Wilson at the top of the 1-2-2 trap now. As Roller gets a hand on it, creates the turnover, and Wilson lays it up and in. Turnovers becoming a real problem now for New Haven. That's 3 in this half and 3 on their last 3 trips down the floor. Aubrey Dunnick jumps the passing lane and gets fouled by Kamaya Finan. Aubrey Dunnick will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Aubrey did a good job of anticipating that pass for the steal and gets the free throw to go. Sakura Stubbs will replace Finan in the New Haven lineup. So I'm guessing Newson's probably going to handle the basketball now for New Haven. Dunnick knocks down a pair. Good for her. It's the first 2 shots she's taken. And Hofer will be in the backcourt with Newson. Newson will step on the sideline and create the 5th turnover for New Haven in this second half. Things are going the Knights' way right now, up by 9. And it's been the defense that's created the offense for the Knights. Wilson will take the 3 from the corner, no good, but Rouse pulls down the rebound and resets. That was Roller for 3, no good, and Wilson able to save it. Underneath, Dunnick can't get it to go. Hofer will head the other way. Good look there for Dunnick and just couldn't get the shot to drop. 4:03 left in this third quarter. Jordan as we mentioned, left the game in the third quarter. Looks like she's got a wrap around the base of her knee, and Newsom steps on the sideline. The Knights will get the basketball, leading by 9. Quite a turn of events here in the third quarter. Norwell, after scoring just 21 points in the first half, have put up 14 in this third quarter with almost half of it left. Rouse into the paint, kicks to Wilson for 3, no good. And the rebound batted out of bounds. It'll remain Norwell's basketball with 3:36 left. Roller as Wilson tries to get it inside to Rouse. Dunnick will reset. Wilson thought about another 3. 3-second call on Rouse, I believe. That'll be the Knights' second turnover of the second half. Brielle's been way up top on that defense all night. Coach has yet to substitute here in the third quarter as Jordan couldn't get the shot to go. The rebound wrestled for on the baseline. It'll be New Haven's basketball as they trail by 9. That's a good drive by Newsom. Just couldn't get the shot to go, and Wilson able to pull down the rebound. Well, we haven't seen Nard do anything in this third quarter as Beer misses the 3. Now Wilson will launch a 3, get her own rebound, and get it to go. Good pursuit there by Brielle Wilson. Norwell now up by 11. That's thrown out of bounds, but they say Norwell touched it last. Brianne Barger will check in for the Knights, replacing Aubrey Dunnick. Dunnick with 2 points on the evening. Barger with 3. Newsom loops it down to Hoffer. Hoffer able to get free. They really miss Finan on the floor handling the point for them. The Bulldogs do. That pass tipped, but Jordan ended up with it. Missed the shot, and a foul's going to be called. We'll see who that's on. A lot of whistles this evening. It'll go on Logan Rouse. New Haven with the ball into their own basket. Hoffer inbounding. Newsom will leave it for Hoffer. Norwell back in their man-to-man right now, coming out of that out-of-bounds play. Newsom along the baseline to Jordan. Jordan stripped by Beer. Out of bounds, though. It'll remain New Haven's ball. In the corner, Jordan throws it away as Beer able to corral it. But New Haven gets it back. And now a foul's going to be called on Norwell. It'll be Courtney Beer's third. Well, pair of turnovers there. Third on the Knights in the second half. 7th on the Bulldogs. Hoffer will leave it for Newsom. Newsom being guarded by Roller with 1:50 left. As that ball almost thrown away. Good hands, though, by Hoffer. Can't get the jumper to go, but right there, Nard for the basket. And the Bulldogs back to within 9. Underneath, Barger gets it to go. Assist Beer as Barger chips in her 5th point. Hoffer taking some abuse from the Norwell student section for an air ball she shot a while ago. As 1:11 now on the clock. Logan Rouse, good anticipation. She'll head the other way and miss the layup. Wilson, though, great offensive rebound. The Knights will be able to reset as they retain possession. Roller launches a long three. Doesn't hit anything. And it'll be New Haven's basketball. Kelly Ross checks back in for the Bulldogs, replacing Andrea Jordan with 54.9 on the clock. Nard trying to drive, and a foul's going to be called on the drive, so no shots will be taken here. It's either going to be on Roller or Barger. Yep, it's on Kaylee Roller. That's her second, team's fourth here in the second half. 45 seconds left. Hoffer being guarded by Barger. Not a lot of movement by the Bulldogs as Ross throws it away. That'll turn it back over to the Knights with 32.1 on the clock. Ross was expecting a cutter there, I think, and it didn't happen. Inside Rouse is fouled. So if they wouldn't have called that foul, it would have been a turnover on Logan Rouse. It's on number 4, Sony Nard. That's her first, team's fourth. Beer inbounds to Rouse. Rouse fouled on the shot. Good quick pass. It'll go on Kelly Ross and be her first, team's fifth, and Rouse will shoot a pair of free throws. She's got 13 points on the evening. Make it 14. Norwell reaches the 40-point mark, something they couldn't do on Tuesday night. And Rouse knocks down both free throws. Norwell's lead as big as it's been, 13 points. With 17 seconds left. Newsom able to slip by Rouse. That's Hoffer. Hoffer puts up the shot. Can't get it to go. It's saved. But the Knights up ahead. And Wilson scores. That will end the third quarter. The Knights with a huge third quarter. They trailed by 1 at the end of the half. They lead by 15 after 3. We'll take a break and be right back after these words from our sponsors.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money, you're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
Yeah, welcome back to the Castle. The Knights now with a comfortable 15-point lead. Of course, that can slip away as quickly as they got it. Huge third quarter. They put up 22 points after scoring just 21 in the first half as Wilson can't get the three to go, but Dunnick there for the rebound. Newsom goes flying, and Dunnick on a nice baseline drive puts the Knights up by 17. Aubrey with 4 points. Aubrey doesn't score a lot of points, but she does a lot of the little things for the Knights. Really gets after it, very athletic. A lot of rebounds. Ross gets it, tries to get it underneath to Sony Nard. Bulldogs will retain possession, and Finan's going to re-enter the game with 3 fouls. I got to be honest with you, if I was Coach Ross, I wouldn't have taken her out of the game. By far the best ball handler that the Bulldogs have. Also Jordan back in there for the Bulldogs as Stubbs also takes a seat. Underneath, it's Nard, and Nard's going to go to the line. I'll have to see who that foul's on. A couple nights were there. It's on Logan Rouse, and it'll be her third. Sony Nard will go to the line. She's got 11 points right now. The only New Haven Bulldog in double figures. And good on that free throw. Her first point of the fourth quarter. She'll try to make it a 15-point game. And does not. Logan Rouse, good rebound. Wilson will leave it for Roller. As I'm going to make sure I got all the points in that third quarter. Beer drives, misses the shots, out of bounds, and it'll remain Norwell's basketball. 2, 3. I got them all. 22 points in that third quarter for the Knights. Rouse, good fake and a good kick to Wilson. Wide open for three. No good as Newson pulls down the rebound. Brielle Wilson, 16 points on the evening, leading the Knights. Rouse, though, right behind her with 15. That's Nard in the lane. Loses the basketball. It'll go back to the Knights as Brianne Barger will check in for Norwell. I think for Wilson, that's her season high at 16. Not positive about that. As Roller's fouled in the backcourt, it'll be on Newson, I believe. If it is, it's her fourth. Yep. Well, she's been in foul trouble just about all night. Norwell inbounding. Roller able to get it into Beers. New Haven bringing a little bit of pressure. Beer will work her way up court. Across the timeline in time, and a foul's called. Boy, not much contact there on Kamaya Finan. That'll be her fourth. And the best two players on the floor for New Haven in foul trouble here with 6.5 minutes left. Beer will go to the line as that put the Norwell in the bonus. And Courtney able to get the roll. That ball bouncing around. If she can hit this one, it'll be the Knights' biggest lead at 18. And she does. Good job, Courtney. Courtney with her first 2 points of the game. 0 for 5 from the field. Finan, I got to believe Finan and Newson are going to stay out there till this game's either over or they foul out, as Finan can't get the shot to go, but Nard with the rebound. She misses. Norwell will head the other way. Roller. Now Rouse looking for help. Barger in the corner. She'll shoot a three. No good. Good position there by Jordan. The Bulldogs head the other way. Finan leaves it for Jordan. Jordan, no good. But the rebound ripped out of there by Hoffer. Good strong rebound as she out-battled the freshman Barger for the rebound. Barger's going to pick up her first foul. It'll be 6 on the Knights, so the next one will put New Haven in the bonus. 5:41 left in this one. Norwell, after a very slow start, really picked it up in the third quarter, mostly because of their defense and New Haven turnovers as Nard misses the shot. A whistle on the play. It's a jump ball. It'll remain New Haven's basketball. Norwell trying to go to 5-1 in the conference and retain at least a share of the lead with either Belmont or Huntington North. They're playing each other tonight in Huntington. Big game over there for the conference. The Norwell student section chanting airball every time Hoffer touches the basketball. It stands out because there's nobody else on this side of the floor. Newson will launch a 2. No good, and Rouse pulls down the rebound. Newsom with a foot on the line. Roller. That's Rouse. Nice pass underneath. Beer scores her 4th point. Assist Rouse. And the Knights up by 20. Norwell trailed at halftime, 22-21. As Finan can't get it to go, gets the rebound, but it's off her leg. It'll be Norwell's basketball. Sakura Stubbs will re-enter for Lady Bulldogs. Stubbs probably at least 5'10", maybe 5'11", very thin, so she looks even taller than that. Roller able to get free, and Roller scores her 7th point of the night. 5 of those here in the second half. Oh, that's a bad mistake by New Haven. Their 10th turnover of the second half, 22nd of the game, as Mallory checks in for Norwell. Dunnick takes a seat. Beer underneath, that's Rouse, and Rouse for 2. Rouse now with 17, and Norwell pulling away in this one. They've outscored New Haven in this second half by 25 points. Just over 4 minutes left. Stubbs will leave it for Finan. Finan being guarded by Barger. Norwell playing man-to-man defense. And not a lot of movement by the Lady Bulldogs. Finan trying to order a pick. Instead goes the other way to Hoffer. Hoffer trying to make progress, leaves it for Finan. Finan, nice crossover. The 16-footer no good. And the rebound pulled down by Beer. She's ahead of the pack. She'll lay it up and in. Courtney Beer with 6 points here in the 4th quarter. And Coach Thornton will take a timeout, leading by 26. We'll take it along with him and be right back.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair, with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, wrong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Yeah, welcome back to the Castle. This one firmly in Norwell's grasp right now. They lead by 26, mostly on the strength of a 22-point third quarter. They outscored New Haven 22-6 in that third quarter, and it's been all Norwell. And Norwell did not score for the first couple minutes of that third quarter. Really turned it on over about the last 6 minutes. New Haven will have the bat, and it's been just a horribly sloppy game for New Haven in this, especially in this second half. 10 turnovers with 3.5 minutes to go, 22 for the game. Finan and Newsom have stayed in there with 4 fouls. They picked up those fouls with close to 7 minutes left in this one. Able to stay away from the 5th stove bar. Hoffer, long cross-court pass. Finan being guarded by Roller. Inside, that's Nard. Nard can't get it to go. Sony Nard's struggled in the second half. She had 9 points in the first, just 3 here in the second. Beer has it taken away by Newsom. New Haven will work to try to cut into this lead. Only about 2.5 minutes left, though. Oh, nice pass into Stubbs. Stubbs might have double dribbled, but she scores underneath. I think that ball might have been touched by a Knight. So New Haven into the 30s now. And actually, Roller's out of the game. That's CeCe Arnold, who had a big game for the JV. Also, Ashley Vandenboom on the floor for the Knights coming out of that timeout. Beer leaves it for Arnold. Arnold launches a three, no good. Tries to chase down her own rebound, and it's controlled instead by Newsom. Under 2 minutes left here. Yeah, CeCe Arnold, I don't know how many points she had in that JV. It was a big win for the JV, 47-13, as Stubbs can't get the three ball to go. But Arnold scored at least 10 points in that first quarter. Hit 3 threes, couple of twos, and that's going to be a foul on Sony Nard. It's the 7th team foul on New Haven, so Barger will go to the line to shoot the 1+ bonus. Checking in for New Haven, number 10, Teosha Bland, as well as Kelly Ross. Hoffer takes a seat, as does Kamaya Finan, and Barger good on her first free throw. She'll get a chance for another. Brienne with 6 points on the evening, make it 7. Barger will take a seat, as Kylie Top will get some varsity action tonight. She and CeCe not out there too much on the varsity squad. They play significant minutes on the JV, as that's thrown away by New Haven. Kelly Ross thought Newsom was going to zig. Instead, she zagged. The 11th turnover of the second half on the Bulldogs. Ashley Vandenboom will leave it for Top, and Top can't get the shot to go. It was a good shot. Kylie just had a little bit too much on it. As we tick toward a minute left, Stubbs, being guarded by Mallory, will launch an awkward-looking jumper, but draw the foul on Alexa. That'll be her first, team's 7th. But that was a shooting foul, so Stubbs will go to the line, try to add to her 2-point total at the moment. And does. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that free throw. She doesn't have the most pure of forms, but that one touched nothing but the bottom of the net. And can't get that one to go, though. However, Sony Nard just took it away from Alexa Mallory, and she gets her 14th point. 50 seconds left. Arnold leaving it for Vandenboom. Top will drive and get blocked by Stubbs. Well, they wanted Kylie to get that basket, as New Haven turns it right back over with 34 seconds left. This game has gone quickly. Not a lot of fouls called, not a ton anyway, especially since that first half. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, as 17 seconds remain on the clock. Top will leave it for Beer. A lot of youth on the floor right now. Arnold, Top, and Vandenboom, along with the two seniors, Beer and Mallory. The clock is going to be allowed to run out, and it'll run out on a 23-point Norwell victory. For a half, it was a ball game, but the Knights came on strong in the second half. We'll take a break and be back with your post-game show after these words from our sponsors.
Located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the University of St. Francis is a private Catholic university enrolling 2,300 students in majors ranging from the liberal arts to the creative arts to the health services. Small class sizes, personal attention, and the freedom to explore your options. A USF education has a lot to offer. Visit their beautiful campus and see for yourself how you can be a part of the University of St. Francis. Visit sf.edu to learn more about the University of St. Francis.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has adult youth double leagues with one adult and one child per team, or two youth may make a team. and a youth league for ages 4 to 19 starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long and everyone plays every game. The Bowling Center in Bluffton, located at 1231 South Scott Street. For complete details, visit bowlbluffton.com, and don't forget about Friday Fun from 12 to 6. Only $1 per game and 50-cent shoes at a smoke-free environment. bowlbluffton.com. bowlbluffton.com.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look but old-fashioned integrity.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for three by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 or in Bern at 589-2077.
'Twas the month after Christmas, and all through your homes were the remnants of cookies and candies and scones. You ate so much sugar it made you feel crummy, and you can't fit any more in your overstuffed tummy. Plus, you've been running on empty to get everything done, and to exercise now doesn't sound like much fun.
Could this be your post-holiday anthem? The cooking, the wrapping, the running, the sleep deprivation. You've spent the last couple of months worrying about everyone else. It's time to focus on you with a membership to the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. The YMCA provides physical and social enrichment through family-friendly programs. Whether you're taking a group exercise class, learning a new language, connecting with friends, improving your health and well-being, or participating in family outings with the Y. Start the new year on a healthy, active foot for you and your family. To find out more, go to fwymca.org and request a one-day pass from any Y in Allen, Whitley, and Wells County so you can try the Y for yourself.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training, others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Welcome back to the Castle. The Knights go to 12-8 on the season. They improved to 5-1 in the conference, so they've got a chance at that conference championship if they can knock off East Noble next week with just their one loss. As we got Coach Thornton joining us up here, we'll try to get him set up. As I've been all by myself tonight, Coach. Although Bo Morgan, how you doing, sweetie? Bo Morgan joined me and moved the camera around for the second half.
Did he?
Yeah, came up here at halftime.
Good for Bo.
You might have to pull that up just a little bit. There we go. So thanks so much for joining us, Coach. A different team in the second half. After trailing by 1 at halftime, came out and scored 22 points in that third quarter, a lot of it created by turnovers on defense.
Yeah, we had zero at the beginning, and it showed on the scoreboard, and we just had to get there. You know, you can't flip the switch, and it really was evident tonight that we just didn't have it at the beginning, and you know, in our rebounding effort, not blocking kids out, and their energy was really good at the beginning, and they're very quick and athletic, and we just had to get there. And so the great news is that you know, if we do that again, we're going to get it handed to us. I was proud of our kids for. I thought it started in the second quarter where we started making that turn and we got it to 1. Our kids did a good job for probably 2.5 quarters. I think it started in the second, and we came out and played really well in the second half. And, you know, we had good shots at times. I thought we settled in the first quarter, but after the first quarter, I thought our threes were good. They were more inside out or baseline out.
Right.
I thought we tried to have more of a purpose in our zone offense of getting touches to our middle and our baseline. And, you know, we just couldn't buy it tonight from the three. And for the most part, those threes were good. We might have taken a couple that weren't in that category, but didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. I think we were 2 for 8, a little bit better in the second half. But I thought our effort was good. Our purpose was there. Intensity was there. And, boy, we have to just continue to be that way. We've been so up and down this year, and that's we just can't do it again, Greg. You know, Lures Tuesday, conference championship up at East Noble on the line.
Yeah.
And then you know, then we're in sectional. So I have full confidence in our kids that they'll be ready to play here starting Tuesday night.
Well, they did a much better job of taking care of the basketball in the second half. I had you for 8 turnovers in the first half, just 4 in the second half, 12 overall. So I don't know how close those numbers are, but
that's what we have too. We have 12, and we had 8 at halftime too. So you're right on, and took care of the ball. That's been something that's hurt us this season with turnovers and the free throw shooting, and so you know, our kids just have to take the routine play. You know, routine plays. That's really big in basketball.
Yeah.
You know, and in sports in general. Just make the routine play. And do it every time.
Don't have to do it spectacularly.
And if you can do it every time, that becomes an extraordinary player, an extraordinary team.
Right.
Just the routine stuff. And just play within yourself. Don't try to do too much.
Right.
And if we can do that, like we did in the second half, we're going to give ourselves a chance.
Well, you've still got a chance for that conference championship, as you mentioned, heading up to Kendallville here in a week. In between, you've got Lures. Lures with not as good a record as they've had in years past, but always a dangerous team.
Yeah, and they are dangerous. And I watched a little bit of film today on them, and, you know, they've got Bradley back in the post. They've got Kanapke back in the post. And then their guards, they go real young on their guards.
Okay.
So they lost pretty much their entire backcourt from a year ago, and we almost didn't do. So, but, you know.
Similar boat.
Yeah, and I just watching them, you can just see that, you know, they're going to be there, you know, and our kids are going to have to play well. And so to be a good test, I like the way we finished with 2 tough games, one potential sectional opponent and one conference opponent that's always tough to play at East Noble, and they really took it to us 2 years ago up there. So we'll remind our kids of that. They know what's on the line. They can accomplish their goals, all their goals from the beginning of the season. It's kind of neat to be able to see that at this point.
Sure. And, you know, that inconsistency, if they can just put it together here, they still got a week to get kind of cemented.
Yeah, and I think in that moment, you know, just understanding the moment and always keeping your head in the game.
Yeah.
You know,
you can't take it off. You can't take off moments.
Our margin for error is not very large, but you know, if our kids will do that, just stay in it. You know, just and enjoy that moment.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Just play routine plays. Do what the team needs you to do. You know, play the game right. All those things. So we'll continue to preach that, and sometimes our kids need reminders because you can see that you can see it coming.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to stop that, but
yeah, it's funny. You know, everybody says, well, it's always fun to win. But lots of times the fun has to preclude the winning.
Yeah, I think that's a byproduct.
Yeah.
You know, of winning.
Yeah.
And playing the right way.
Yeah.
And you know, these kids really do have a good relationships with each other, and that always helps.
Yeah.
And so, you know, today we didn't get too upset with them. They kind of had to play through that a little bit. You remind them a little bit, and then at the end you just say, boy, you got to be ready to go at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I like how we finish up because they know that it'll be over if we don't do that. So they'll be there.
Well, they just build on it all the way through the second half. Just really kind of took it to them, outscoring New Haven this evening 36-12 in that second half. So a good, strong finish. Coach, thanks so much.
Thanks, Greg,
for joining me this evening.
Yeah,
Derek will be back next week.
I got to see Derek a little bit on the news.
I heard
last
they were
night.
on the
so
news.
He had his Indiana University hoodie on, so I'm proud of him for representing the Hoosiers there because they need all the help they can get right now.
Yes, they do.
And I do want to wish our boys team good luck tomorrow. They've got a big game at New Haven, so
huge game.
Wish Coach McBride and the guys well. Hope they get it.
Thank you, Coach.
Hey,
Appreciate
thanks a lot, Greg.
All right,
see ya.
Take care. Head coach Eric Thornton joining us here for a few moments, and we certainly appreciate that after another conference win over the New Haven Bulldogs this evening. Quickly, we'll go through some stats for the visitors from New Haven. As a team, they shot 29% from the field, 12 of 42, 20% from beyond the arc, 1 of 5, and 56% from the free throw line, 9 of 16. They committed 24 turnovers as a team as well. Leading the way in scoring for New Haven this evening with 14 points, Sony Nard. Alexis Newson had 6 points. Kamaya Finan with 5. Annika Hoffer chipped in 4 points. Sakura Stubbs had 3. And Andrea Jordan also contributed 2 points for a total of 34. For your Norwell Knights, they were 36% from the field, 20 of 56, 9% from beyond the arc tonight. 2 of 22 is what I had them. That may be a couple off. Sounds like maybe a couple of those shots were taken with feet on the line. And then from the free throw line this evening, the Knights were 14 of 25 for 56%. Individually, Logan Rouse led the way with 17, also in double figures. Brielle Wilson, I believe her high point total of the season, she had 16 this evening. Kaylee Roller ended up with 7. Brianne Barger also had 7 for the Knights. Courtney Beer, 6 points, all of those in the fourth quarter on a couple of free throws and a couple of field goals. And then Aubrey Dunnick had 4 points also for the Knights this evening for a total of 57. You need to name a player of the game. And that player of the game tonight, I've only got one vote, and that's me. And I'm going to vote for Brielle Wilson. She really got the Knights going early in the second half. Several of those shots were layup, but she knocked them down. She ends up with 16 on the evening, played an excellent defensive game on the front of that trapping defense that really got Norwell going in the second half and led to their 23-point victory. So Not sure what the C team did this evening, but on this main floor, the JV wins 47-13. And for one more time, your Knights take out the New Haven Lady Bulldogs 57-34. Norwell moves to 12-8 overall, 5-1 in the conference. New Haven falls to 4-17 on the season, 0-5 in the conference. Thanks for joining us here this evening, ladies and gentlemen, on Wells County Voice. This is Greg Van Meter saying so long, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.